I realized that if I didn't quit, I could accomplish a lot more than what I had originally anticipated that I could. Very abrupt for me, a lot different than anything I had experienced, and admittedly, and not a lot of people know this, in fact, nobody in my I don't know if I told anybody close to me that I was in the military with. I remember, I don't know, a month into basic training, give or take a week, I went into the drill sergeant's office late at night. He was in there doing some paperwork, and I went in there. Drill Sergeant Grove, if you're listening to this, I owe you so much. I went in there and I'm like, Drill Sergeant Grove, I got to tell you something. And he stood up, and he's 6 foot tall or whatever, and standing in front of me, and I'm like, hey, I want to quit. I was like, you tell him whatever you want. I don't care. I'll sign any paperwork. I'm done. This isn't for me. And he got beat red in the face, and he said, get the fuck out of my office. So I turned around and beat feet and cried myself to sleep that night. And I woke up the next morning. I was like, well, I guess I'm here. I might as well make the best of it. And so I went from being a person that wanted to quit to ended up doing really well, squad leader, platoon leader. And I remember during our final training exercise, or FTX, you went everywhere in OSA with a battle buddy. And Carbajal was my battle buddy. He was a stud. And I remember we were walking, and Drill Sergeant Grove goes, Brown, come here. And I was like, hey, Carbajal, come over here with me, because you went everywhere with your battle buddy. And he goes, no, not him. And Carbajal looked at me, and he's like, you okay? And I'm like, I have no idea. So I went over to Drill Sergeant Grove, and he was sitting there by himself, and he looks at me, and he goes, how's it going? I'm like, it's going great, Drill Sergeant, appreciate it. And he's like, how would you feel if I had let you quit? And I was like, that would have sucked. And he goes, okay, carry on. And that was it. And that was one of the last things he said to me. And so from that point forward, like, I realized that if I didn't quit, I could accomplish a lot more than what I had originally anticipated that I could.